Well, good morning. We're going to continue in the book of John today, and we're going to be in the last couple of verses of the book of John. So far in the book of John, you've seen that Christ created the heavens and the earth. You've seen that He became flesh for us. You've seen that He is the one who takes away the sin of the world, that He is that sacrifice that God has sent to deal with sin once for all. And now He's calling His disciples, and this is the passage where He calls Nathanael. And it says, Nathanael said to Him, "How do you know me?" Jesus said, "Before Philip called you, when you were under the fig tree, I saw you." Nathanael said, You must be the Son of God. You are the King of Israel." Jesus said, "Because I said to you, I saw you under the fig tree, do you believe? You will see greater things than these. Truly I say to you, you will see the heavens open and the angels of God ascending and descending on the Son of Man." Now, before we get to Christ being the ladder to heaven, isn't it interesting that Nathanael is amazed that Christ could see straight through to his heart from a distance? And it's as if Christ said to Nathanael, "You haven't seen anything yet." They would begin to see the dead raised, the blind would see, the deaf would hear. But in this particular passage, what's going on is Christ is making a claim. You remember in the book of Genesis that Jacob had a dream, and in that dream he saw a ladder. And on that ladder, angels were ascending and descending upon that ladder. And Christ says this. He says, "Truly I say to you, you will see the heavens open and angels of God ascending and descending on the Son of Man." Now this is a very, very bold statement. Christ is saying right here to Nathanael, "I am the ladder to heaven. I am the doorway to heaven." When Jacob had that dream and he saw the angels ascending and descending, that was simply a foreshadowing that God was going to send one who would make our way into heaven. A lot of people think that the way into heaven is through good works. They think it's through good deeds. That if I say the right things, do the right things, and as long as I do my best to keep the Ten Commandments, then God will surely welcome me into His presence. But the Scriptures teach that that is clearly not true. That, as a matter of fact, we saw in Galatians 3:10 that cursed is everyone who does not do everything written in the law of Moses, that we have made too many mistakes to appease God through our works. But God has sent one to die and be raised on our behalf, and that is Jesus Christ. And He said to Nathanael that you will see the angels of God ascending and descending on the Son of Man. Jesus will later say, "I am the way, I am the truth, I am the life. No one can come to the Father lest He comes through me." The apostles would say in Acts 4:12 that there is no other name under heaven by which man can be saved than at the name of Jesus Christ. God has called you and commissioned you to proclaim the name of Christ to the world. They need to know that there is a way to heaven, but it's not through their own efforts. It's not through their ancestry. It's not through their own works. It's not through going to church. It's not through whatever form of baptism that they may have received, but it's through Christ and Christ alone. Just as Christ said to Nathanael, "I am that ladder to heaven," so the Scriptures now say to you, and they have called you, God has called you to be one who would proclaim and announce that Christ has come, that He has made access to the Father, and through faith in His finished work, you too can be saved. Go out and proclaim that message today.